There are many spooky stories out there. Lots of ghosts, spectres, phantoms, banshees, just plain ghouls and monsters everywhere. But whether you believe in all that stuff or whether you don't, my own personal experience has made me a believer in some respects. Now I shall tell you why I've actually seen a ghost. It was the ghost of a wartime hero called Lieutenant Buster Crabb. And I don't mean the 1930s Tarzan. No, this man was famous during the war as one of the frogmen. Now what was happening at the time was he was based in Gibraltar, and Gibraltar was getting a lot of these little Italian midget subs sneaking in to the harbour and blowing stuff up, and they did this in Egypt as well. Buster Crabb come along with his team of frogmen, and they put a stop to them Italian saboteurs. So good, in fact, that they went down in history, and he even got the George Medal for his wonderful services as a reserve. Anyway, years later, he's a bit of a, he started drinking quite heavily, and he's got unfit. But like the Secret Service was in them days, you get these people who went to public school and they're always interfering. Well, it turned out that the Soviets were coming to Portsmouth for a visit in a big battleship. So anyway, was Buster Crabb working for MI5, MI6 or the British Secret Service when he went underneath that Russian ship that day and vanished forever? Nobody knows. But a couple of weeks later, his headless body turned up in Chichester. That should have been the end of it. But anyway, in the late 90s, I'm staying in Portsmouth for a few days. So I gets myself a room at the Sallyport Hotel. Anyway, little did I know anything about this story at the time, but there I was. Got back in from the boozer about 1 o'clock in the morning. Then I heard this strange noise, gurgling noise, and I looked up. I sees this fucking man in a diving suit, and of course I'm a bit drunk still. I thought, what the fuck? And he pointed at me, and then he pointed out of the window, and he went, and disappeared. My God, I shit my pants. I put the light on. I went outside. I walked outside, and remember it was early in the morning. So that the porter at the lobby, he said, "You all right, sir?" I said, "Well, not really." And he said, "Oh, it's not the ghost, was it?" I said, "Would you know this ghost?" He said, "Yes, that would be Lieutenant Crabb's ghost. He haunts this hotel." And I thought, my God, a real fucking ghost, and I saw it. Horrible experience. There we go.